was a good basketball game. It wasn't a pretty game. It was just two teams going at it. There wasn't, great execution on either end. I thought, we won the game not because of our offense, but I thought we defended so much better in the second half. The first half, I think they had 8 layups against us. They were just driving us. In the second half, I thought we sat down and we guarded them. We held them to 38%. And our three-point defense was good. 1 for 13, and holding a player of Skeet's abilities to 0 points was a huge factor. Both him and Bearden got in foul trouble. Just like we did. But I thought we won because we defended much better in the second half. Marcus hit a big shot. Dion did a great job offensively and kept us in the game. Derek had a big block at the end. We get in severe foul trouble. So usually Derek's not in at the end of the game. Usually we have your veteran guys in, but with Denzel sitting out, Derek was in, had a big block at the end. We found a way, and as I told our guys, we didn't play our best, but we won on the road, and that's a tribute to them and the effort that they gave.
Coach, for as kind of ugly as it might have been, how important was it for you guys to maybe win a game in that way, where you're holding the team below 60, you're not having to outscore a team, high-scoring game? How important was that to see?
When you're not scoring the basketball, you better defend or you're gonna get blown out. I thought, offense wasn't there, and I tell the guys all the time, offense is fickle. You never know what you're gonna get. We shoot 2 for 21, which can't get any worse than that. But we won the game. The staple of your team has to be your defense, and it was in the second half. Like I said, the first half we didn't play very well, both offensively and defensively. But the second half we did a much better job of keeping them in front. Other than we went to that 1-3-1 and Bearden went coast to coast. But other than that, I thought we did a good job of keeping them out of the paint and making them shoot contested shots.
What do you want to say about Dion's game?
Played terrific. Offensively, he played terrific. Got in foul trouble. 26 points in 35 minutes. He kept us in the game. Our guards weren't shooting the ball well. But Dion was effective. He's a hard matchup because he's a foreman that can take guys off the dribble, and he did an exceptional job. We wouldn't have won without his offensive output.
Dion, what do you want to say about what went right for you?
My teammates found me in positions where I was able to score, and I just tried to make the most of my opportunities when I caught the ball.
Marcus, you have a knack for hitting big shots late again tonight. What is it that just kind of makes it come so easy for you to do that in the games?
It's just a part of the game. I'm always in the right position to hit those shots, but all credit goes to Dion. I don't take any credit. Just because I hit that last shot doesn't mean Dion kept us in the game. But overall as a team, defensively, we won the second half because of our defense. Like you said, Dion carried us the whole game and was able to hit the shot. Credit goes to Dion.
Was there anything they were doing defensively where you just saw early? Because right out of the gate, I think you had maybe the first 10 points, and then you go from there. Was it anything they were doing defensively that you saw, okay, I can have a big night tonight?
I was just trying to post up. If I got a good touch, try to score in the post. My teammates were just finding there. I got half.
Marcus, if you had to estimate, how many different shots does Dion have inside 10 feet? Give me a number.
10. This dude's crazy. You can throw the ball up at the rim without looking at it on goal. The last couple games, we know what Dion's capable of doing. He missed a couple bunnies the last couple games. He definitely made it count this game. He was hitting shots he really could hit. The hotter he is, the more we play through him. Dion carried us.
Dion, that baby hook, I mean, you've been doing it for 3 years now. Just would you call that your go-to shot, or what do you think?
I don't know. Just if I get a nice touch around the rim, just try to put the ball in the basket. I work on that every day.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Dion knows what a baby hook is.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Mark? I mean, floaters,
Floaters,
mini runners, banks.
I'm not sure if Dion knows what he's doing, but the ball goes in. He's got a talent, and some guys have a hard time scoring. Dion has a talent, when it comes to putting the ball in the basket. He does it in a variety of ways. And, a lot of times it looks unorthodox, but it goes in. that's part of him, difficult in guarding him is because he's so unorthodox.
Mark, did you think you guys played a little bit more mature in the first half and maybe at different parts of the game where it counted? Posley,
Yeah.
Marcus didn't have the greatest night. Junior.
Yeah, we
He hit
didn't
towards the end.
execute. Yeah, I think, we got a young team, and, you got Dion and Marcus are veteran guys, but everybody else is,
Right.
really first-year guys. So the more experience you get, the better off, and the Canisius game helps us, even though Hofstra we lost, you can learn, it's another game with pressure on you.
Right.
And today we, not that we did a perfect job, believe me, you saw it, but we found a way, and that's good, especially on the road. On the road, it doesn't need to be pretty, you just got to find a way to get one more basket than they did.
Maybe a little smarter.
Yeah, we didn't, I thought we did a decent job of taking care of the basketball and knowing who to go to.
Right.
So we took a step. Now, I'm not sure how big a step, but we took a step in the right direction.
At the end, you had 8 of your last, until Marcus hit that shot at the foul line. It was 8 straight possessions without a basket.
Yeah,
I
things
mean,
weren't
were you
going good.
scratching your head saying, how are we tied in this game?
Yeah, like I said, we won because of our defense. We found a way. Like I said, we got outscored from the foul line by 11. Thank goodness they didn't shoot great from the foul line. But when your offense isn't going, you better play defense. And we learned that against Hofstra. We had it going against Hofstra, and then we went cold, and our defense didn't step up. Tonight it did.
Marcus, you guys have had some games where you've had some adversity in the second half that maybe you've kind of succumbed to against Hofstra or Syracuse and some of these games. But tonight, and then it kind of is going the way it is at the end of tonight, but get that stop and get that bucket at the end and pull it out. How important is that for you guys to see that you're facing some adversity, but you're able to pull it out tonight?
I think it's big for us. It's definitely a mighty thing. Like you said, we got a lot of young guys on the team, so if you face adversity, come out on top, it definitely helps with everyone's confidence on the team, especially the young guys. So this is really big for us.
Coach, just, we talked about the kind of needing to be a better shooting team this year. 30% from 3 coming in tonight, and then obviously the two for 21. How much better just does that kind of have to be going forward, I guess, especially when you get into conference play?
We're just worried about the next game. We just got to get better in all facets. We shot the ball well at times, and your percentage isn't going to look good, after 6 games when you shoot one game 2 for 21. So the sample size isn't big enough. But like any good offensive team, you want to have a good balance of inside and outside. That's something that we're working on.
Dion and Marcus, you two are the only seniors on the team. A couple of freshmen, and the rest are sophomores and juniors. First of all, what made you choose to go with St. Bonaventure? And second of all, what has Coach Schmidt been preaching to you guys since day one?
I felt like it was a good fit for me. One of my teammates